Owen, it's been a minute since we last talked, and since I've seen that bright smile and heard that contagious laugh.
You just always allowed me to be myself, especially at a time in middle school where we're not really sure where your place is and what your fit is. Not only myself, but also a lot of other people he made feel comfortable through mostly jokes and comedy, which was his thing, which everyone always loved.
As we got older, we started hanging out more, biking around, going to Chico's for lunch, and hanging out in a big group at Chloe's. It was amazing. It allowed me to be myself.
My hitting coach back home was a catcher, and he said if you want to play Division I baseball, you're going to have to be a catcher. So there was a lot of ups and downs with that, and I didn't want to do it at first, but now I love it, and it's literally my favorite thing in the world. I love being able to see the whole field and command the game, and my favorite thing in the world is seeing pitchers succeed. I don't care how I do, as long as they do well. That's all that matters to me. So I think the best thing I can do is, even if I'm not playing or even if I'm going through some stuff, just be there for other people so they feel like they have that support system there.
I'm not sure where to start with this, as unfortunately, I can't hear you respond. I can't believe it's been almost 3.5 years since that fateful night. I remember I was in Mr. Smith's English class, first hour of the day, and I was informed that you had unfortunately taken your life on November 8th, 2021. I remember just sitting there in shock and at a loss for words. I didn't know what to think or how I felt. I was overwhelmed and just sat there.
My dad always told me, it's okay to talk about your problems and what you're going through, and it's okay to cry as a man.
We missed you and wish we could have done something or been there for you when you needed it. It was one of the worst feelings of my life. I cried and cried at your memorial. How could God allow this talented, hilarious, great young man let you feel so hopeless and alone? It was painful for everyone in attendance, but looking back on it, that memorial was beautiful. It reminds me of the memories we made together. The first one I can think of was basketball and playing together. We used to take you to tournaments when your parents couldn't, and I loved it. I felt so connected to you. But when it came to football, that's another great story. The best one I have is when you kicked that game-winning field goal versus Freedom. I snapped it, you made it. That game was really, really cold. But you won us the game. In high school, you made varsity as a kicker. While doing that, you were also an amazing wide receiver and safety on the freshman team. Taking pictures after games, talking on the sidelines, trying to better our games, I wouldn't trade it for anything. And I truly believe you're looking down on myself and waiting to meet us again in heaven. And your mom, Mrs. Cody, a wonderful mother who lost her baby boy. She has some words for you too. She thinks of you every second of every day. There's so many moments that she senses you and your presence, and she's so grateful for the chance to be your mom. And she will always be your mom. I'd be lying if I didn't admit my own struggles with sadness and feeling alone. I've felt before that I was so isolated and that no one would care if I stopped being alive. But the thought of you brings back good memories with family, friends, and teammates. I feel like it's you looking down on me and telling me that there is so much love in my life from so many different people, places, and from God. We are all so impacted by you every day and reminded every time we think of you how much joy you brought us.
And I think that's one thing that not only myself but also them are very proud to be able to do is, again, just live through him.
You will forever live in our hearts. It will always be LLOVH. Long live Owen Van Hout. I love you, and long for the day that we meet again. Love, Max.